Welcome back to Chris Pollard Live, celebrating over 2 years of misplaced energy. Sponsored tonight, of course, by Sally's Beef. It's the beefiest. There was Nora Dean with Peace Begins Within, and before that break you heard The Next Men featuring Kiko Bun with Big Time. I believe that's brand new. Nora Dean, not brand new, but brilliant nonetheless. Fantastic. I'd like to thank you as well. Look at the time, for sticking with us throughout the show, especially during the technical issues that we had earlier on. And I would like to guarantee to you all that no sort of a residue is going to be left to develop hard and dry on any of the walls or the ceilings, for that matter. And I promise never to try and get my legs behind my head like that again. If you're in the mood for food, eat something, you apeth. But if you're not, maybe you'll be interested in rounding up some of last week's winners. Last week's winners. Because last week here on Chris Pollard Live, we had a runaway winner in our Chris Pollard Live Cough Until You're Sick competition. And that very winner was scantily clad bus driver Eric Feeble. He will receive his grand prize in the next few days, and I personally hope he's proud of the pain he's brought on his family. Also in last week's winners, a split jackpot was the only choice after Diana and Katie were inseparable in our County Durham Search for Mrs. and Mrs. Conjoined Twins 2023. They each have been sent half a sandwich because they looked a bit on the scrawny side on the day. But that's what 2 full games of football every evening will do, and 2 sets of training when not on match nights. Our biggest and most lucky winner of all, however, last week on last week's winners was, of course, Mr. Ian Cheese, 52, who answered correctly to all 10 of our questions about recent Eastern European history. Well done, Mr. Cheese, and your prize is on its way over soon. 2 tickets, you and one person you love, one person you a good friend maybe, and you're going to be volunteering in the war effort on behalf of Ukraine against Putin's Russia. If you seem to know plenty about that side of the world, and what better way to expand your knowledge and your cultural diversity by getting stuck in on the front lines in the battlefields of Ukraine. Stick around, because coming up after this next couple of tunes is our grand finale for this evening, where I guarantee for a fact no one is ever going to look at right-angled triangles the same again. And I guarantee right-angled triangles will never be the same again. They'll certainly never feel the same again. And that's your fault, Pythagoras, you big head. We're back with more Chris Pollard Live. Here's Noonday Underground with London. And I'll see you in a bit.